Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy hump day. Hope you're having a great midweek so far. We're discussing a few altcoin projects, some which are soaring today, such as Band Protocol. It is up 25% on the day. We'll take a look at that and remind you of some previous coverage that we've done with regard to Band Protocol. We'll also be discussing Quant Network. They're in the news with a whole bunch of updates. Guys, if you like this kind of content, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin, be sure to like and subscribe. But let's start things off today with a look at the markets on CoinGecko.com. We're basically flat, up 0.2% on the day. So pretty much flat. That's a very negligible move in the market. $282.6 billion right now. However, some altcoin projects are definitely enjoying, for whatever reason, an infusion of dollars of price. The performance is looking really good. Bitcoin, however, pretty flat, up 0.1% in these last 24 hours. Price right now, $9,347 with a dominance of 61% flat. Now, one of those projects that is doing really, really well is Band Protocol. Ticker is BAND. As you can see, they're at $4.90 right now. That means they're up 24.9% in the last 24 hours. 24.9%. So look, the 24-hour chart has been pretty favorable for Band, and I think it looks like the trajectory is such that they're going to continue to rise. I never encourage FOMO. It may be too late to get in now, but I think it will continue to rise. Their last week of performance has been pretty solid as well. And zooming out further and further, you can see that it's just a really nice set of charts that you can see the further back you go, including the 3-month or the 90-day chart. There was a little bit of up and down volatility maybe 6 weeks ago or so, but it's just been a pretty steady parabolic rise really for at least the last 2 or 3 weeks, certainly the last month. Now, everybody's going to have their own theories, but I think some of this price performance is a result of Band Protocol, which has successfully integrated with ICON to provide secure decentralized oracles for leading DApps. Don't forget, guys, you can take a look at this video for all the proof that you need. This from the 13th of May, when we talked about some of the top 5 altcoins to watch in May and June and beyond. We listed Band Protocol as our second choice, among some others, including CHILIZ, Crypto.com, Ren Protocol, and Quant Network. So there you have it. Unbelievable performance by Band Protocol for different reasons, but I think most recently for that integration reason with ICON. Band Protocol just soaring, especially if you think about it since that recommendation date, which we pointed out on the 13th of March 2020, so about 2.5 months ago. Pretty much nearly over a quadrupling in price, nearly a quintupling in price since that time when it sat at $1.05. And if you want to read about some of those developments here that I alluded to on medium.com, there's this piece. Band Protocol successfully integrates with ICON to provide secure decentralized oracles for leading DApps. Let's switch gears now, however, and consider updates with regard to Quant Network. They were one of the other projects that we listed in our top 5 altcoins to watch out for in the summer. They're up very handsomely today, somewhere in the neighborhood of 9%. At Crypto Donald tweeting the following, some quant news checked off here. SIA successfully integrates Overledger. That's number 1. Oracle FinTech partner OVN launched. Block Capital invested. Alpha Sigma Capital invested. And different team additions here that should be noted. Managing Director Rockefeller Capital, Vice President from MasterCard, and Vice Chairman from Comcast. And as it pertains to some of those last checkpoints, at Quant_Network had the following to say: we're delighted to announce the appointment of Neil Smith, Vice President of Comcast Corporation, to our board of directors to support Quant's growth ambitions. And here, this tweet from yesterday at Dead Bongo, the 21st of July. A great article today from IOHK Charles, so that's Charles Hoskinson, explaining the need for blockchain cooperation. It's available on cityam.com. Charles refers to a similar CityAM article from G. Verdian, echoing the necessity for industry cohesion, and that's this one here at Cardano, #DLT, QNT, and ADA. If you're not familiar with Quant Network and what they're doing, they are very much aiming for that integration and blockchain cooperation across different projects. You can read about that article here on cityam.com. Blockchain tech will only reach its full potential through industry cooperation. And if you guys are interested in taking a look at our exclusive coverage of Quant Network and our aspirations for the project's future, why we think the price really could balloon in the coming weeks and months and potentially years, check out this piece, why Quant Network will be massive, including a QNT price prediction. This from the 8th of June of this year. So about a month and a half ago at this point. Check it out. We'll link to it in the description below. But right now, guys, and as you know, sponsorship helps cover production, research, and website hosting costs. So right now, let's hear a quick word about today's sponsor.
BlockFi provides wealth management products for crypto investors. By creating an account with BlockFi and depositing your cryptocurrency, you can earn up to 8.6% APY on your holding. As you see, I deposited $2,139 a couple days ago, and now I have already accrued $0.48, and this is paid out every month. All you have to do is sign up, fulfill the basic KYC requirements, and deposit your cryptocurrencies onto the BlockFi interest account. There is no minimum amount required, and you will start earning compounded interest every month. The interest is paid out in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and a range of stablecoins. BlockFi's primary custodian is Gemini, which is a highly regulated and respected exchange. Finally, BlockFi is backed by a number of institutional investors, including Thiel's Valor Ventures, Coinbase, and Winklevoss Capital. Start earning interest today with BlockFi by signing up using our link in the description. And now, back to Matti.
Some pretty good news now to close things off regarding Crypto.com. They have added Scandinavian currencies, specifically the Norwegian NOR, the Swedish SEK, and the Denmark DKK. You can read more about that on their website. We want to remind you guys, of course, that you can avail yourself of $50 preloaded onto an MCO Visa card. That's using our code AB. That is the exclusive altcoin buzz. Again, an MCO Visa card with $50 for free loaded on when you use our exclusive code. And that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys, if you choose to invest on this hump day, but have a great midweek, everybody. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.